Discover how thousands of YouTubers are making a full-time income. Go to beatoolboss.com or click the link in the description. I must be late to the party because apparently a lot of people, mainly artists, don't like Russ, right? And I'm gonna be completely honest. Russ, I heard about Russ a few years ago, and honestly, what I heard about him was like a video I was watching where apparently like he beat up some other rapper. I forget the name of him. And then like Guap Dad, or I think it was like Guap Dad or something like that. I'm not sure. Whatever. You can comment below if I'm wrong, whatever. But that's how I heard about him initially, right? I'm like, who the hell is Russ? Like, huh? And then I seen him, and I'm like, whatever. Like, okay, I don't know who this dude is. And all I knew was he was, like I said, he was this rapper who beat up some or punched some dude at a show or something, right? So I'm like, whatever. So I don't know why. For some reason, he came up a couple weeks ago on my YouTube. He was in some sort of video, and I started listening to him. Like, I think, you know, people be posting those lives of Russ or whatever. So I started like watching, you know, some of his like the stuff that people, you know, was posting up at his live streams. Then I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Then I started watching like a couple interviews that he was in, kind of actually knowing who he is and like what he about, his story and all this. Then I started seeing a lot of videos come up where they're like, why people don't like Russ. You know, why rappers don't like him, why fans and industry don't like Russ and all this stuff. And I'm like, it makes sense, but then it don't make sense. From a fan perspective, it don't make sense why people don't like him. From an artist perspective, you know what I'm saying? It don't really make sense. And by the way, if you haven't done it yet, check out my new song, I Am, available everywhere. Link in the description. But I digress. So anyway, yeah, so I get it, but like, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta keep it real. Like, Russ is dope. I mean, seriously, like, I mean, what can I say? If you listen to what he's saying, basically, he's doing two things that I see. One is he's schooling, like, it seems like he's schooling independent artists. Like, he's like, I watched a lot of interviews lately, and it seems like he's genuinely like, yo, I'm trying to give artists the tools and the knowledge to get to where I'm at. Like, I'm gonna tell you where I, you know, want to get to, and this is what you need to do. And the second thing that I see he's doing is what most rappers do is, he, you know, he brag. He's very, very confident, right? And they say a lot of people are turned off by that, like the interviews and the videos I watch. Like, he's like too cocky. But aren't you supposed to be cocky in this shit? Like, you're supposed to, like, the dopest rap songs, you know, you gotta have that swagger. You gotta talk about why you the illest rapper. You gotta talk about why you got the nicest shit. You gotta talk about, you know, why you got the nicest flow. Like, that's part of the game. So I really don't understand that part of the whole, like, people don't like Russ shit. Now, unless it's some other behind the scenes shit, I don't really notice. But then a lot of people be like, well, we don't like his delivery. You know what I'm saying? We don't like, you know, because everything is like, fuck the industry. You know, like, get your money. Own your own shit. Record your own vocals. You know, record your own this. Be your own engineer. Master your own shit. I'm like, whoa, hell. I'm like, I'm taking notes. Like, okay. Master your own shit. Okay. That's how he did it. Okay. Excellent. Like, that's how I'm looking at it. I don't, especially when his whole thing is like, he made all this money from TuneCore and whatever. I don't know, man. I'm just too old for this shit. I don't see why he's so hated, right? I you know, now, to me, he comes off like a dude that in real life, he seemed like he would be cool, or maybe he could be a dick. I don't know. If he one of the people that just always talk shit to you for no reason, one of them people, or he just cool as shit. He comes off like he cool as shit. Well, who knows? You know what I'm saying? You meet people in real life, it's a whole different game. Who knows? But based off of the shit that I'm seeing, his live streams and videos about interviews, I don't see where all the hate coming from. I ain't gonna lie. Recently heard his book, his audio book, Russ is all in your head. And it basically was the same shit that he says in his interviews, but it's like a motivational book. And, you know, like he's basically telling you, believe in yourself and shut up and just do this shit. Just do it. Just put out shit, whatever it is, just put it out and be self-sufficient. And I listen to that book like, okay, got it, good, right? So I don't know, you know. And then I went checked his you know, his music out, music dope. Like I don't get it. Hey, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about Russ?
One thing I know is people gon' hate, gon' hate. One day I'ma blow and I just can't wait, can't wait. See, they want me to quit, but I just cannot stop it.